MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Blake Snell will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side of the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slow roller left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
Standing in now, David Rosario, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First and second now, one man out. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ready with the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Comes set, the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Yanks strand a pair. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB Network. Walker Buehler will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And leading up for the Rays, the second baseman, Joey Votto.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0. Yeah, that
one. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
first offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows moving back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Clint Frazier. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number two. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. Half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. He's set, and the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure. Striding in, Austin Meadows. Pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in two count, and the pitch. A grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. As a look, now the pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball laid off well below the knees. A line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. from the stretch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as the Rays move in front now 2-0. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And right into the shift, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
1-2.
Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Next count, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Here's Neil Walker batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 out here and a runner at second. And it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows moving back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Torres.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit to short. A.L.DIVISION scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Rosario. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
It just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Willie Adames will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Grounded slowly to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike three.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. The 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now the pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. But they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, A.L.DIVISION.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Iglesias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Stepping in, Clint Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Wendell is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
now batting, second baseman,
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Hit out towards second. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
LeMahieu's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 3-0. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Now at the plate, David Rosario. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Softly hit out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Yanks held in check. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And that's the first out. Now batting, Mike Zunino. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. In there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. They'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Now back, the center fielder.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive base hit. The throw into second.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he grounds one briskly to short, and there are two away now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch on its way. Two out here and a runner at second. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Willie Adames. Pitch coming. Here it is.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fouled off. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Domingo Germán takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Domingo Germán.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. No hits to this point. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, a 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays as the lead remains 3-1. Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard?
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Diego Castillo is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Ro. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Now, Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Ro, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Digging in once again, David Rosario. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he falls behind 0-2. That looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays are in front, 3-2. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Neil Walker.
First baseman, Neil Walker.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
A runner at first with no outs here. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our scores. We give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. In now, Daniel Robertson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Betances is ready. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
A 1 pitch on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now back, designated hitter,
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is hit hard on a line to right, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Bounced up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tag not in time, and in the late stages of Game 3, they've broken the tie.
Now batting.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ryan Stanek enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. At the plate now, Clint Frazier, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the 9th, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Rays 3. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now the 0-2 pitch, shot towards first, fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. Digging in, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over someone.
All even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. So a full count now.
3-2.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Torres is there. 2 gone. Plate, Willie Adames, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Red light, green light. Stuck at the stop light. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? 2 ain't anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang odds, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. So fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
For the victorious Yankees, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs, 5 hits, no error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.